Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been gearing up since early this morning. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UCF Knights. The Knights will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will be first on the attack. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
To the air on second down. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So UCF's offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
So now it's second and long. Looking for space, it's Jackson. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Turns it on down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UCF!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Setting up the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense. beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Full completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Avery. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Pulls it in. It's Shuck. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just keeps slinging it. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pocket breaking down. There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. On target over the middle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. The give out of the gun. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rasmussen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Gets away from one. He's got space. Just keeps moving. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The Knights in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Catch in the middle. It's Frost. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Avery. Got his man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting a lot of pressure.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. The 10. Touchdown, Red Raider. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. He's out past the 35. It's a seam wide open. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
That guy is so much fun to watch. He rips off another big run. I'll tell you, the identity of this offense is their ability to get it done on the ground. Had over 100 yards rushing in their last game. They're already over that mark, and we're only in the first half.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Knights!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Got it in the middle. It's Rasmussen. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. The sure hands, it's Cross. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught behind the line. It's Amato. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Man, last week was great for this young man, but man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level, just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive. But you cannot put the ball in a hole.
It's a fumble on the play. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Look out, he's got room. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. To the air on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Red Raiders will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle, it's crossed. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's in open space downfield.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Avery. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to try to get it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Direct snap. Touchdown, UCF! They take the lead with the 6.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rasmussen. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Avery. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And there you see the arm talent by the quarterback. Throwing a curl route into zone coverage, you've got to get the ball there quickly. And you saw the cannon this QB has.
And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Knights. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Quarterback now breaking the field. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Rasmussen. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle. It's Rasmussen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Now setting up shop in the red zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Amato. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He wants to throw it. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants when he...
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They want that clock to run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Avery. Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Makes the grab. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Snap it to the back. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all in the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lets it fly. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Caught in the backfield. It's Amato. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Amato. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Fears the pressure. Finds his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Red Raider.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air, it's Avery. This time it's complete. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. That's caught. It's Jackson. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Well, they run it right up the middle to try to give their kicker a good angle, and here we go. This is all you can ask for if you're the kicker, an opportunity to go win the game. The ball is right in the middle of the field. You got to go do your job.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this will be for the win. It's good, and that's your ball game. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what